Hey guys, it's Jance again and I'm back with another video. So as you guys may know, my job was closing, so that kind of took up my time. So that's why I've been MIA from YouTube. I'm sorry, but my job's closed now, which means I'm back to YouTube and back to you. So in today's video, we will be talking about hashtags. If you don't know what a hashtag is, this is what a hashtag looks like, and this is what a hashtag's definition is. And you may have seen hashtags be used on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, probably other places. So today we're going to talk about how to best use hashtags in order to grow your following on social media. More specifically Instagram, because that's where I primarily use them, but you can use them on other platforms. Before we go to the next clip, feel free to hit the subscribe button below and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified when I upload new videos. Make sure you like this video and leave a comment below to let me know what I should make another video about so that I can continue to help you. You help me so that I can help you. And I decided that I'm going to try to do a mini little wholesale sneak peek of some sort in every video from now on. So I'm going to show you a piece of merchandise that is from my boutique that I am launching soon, in like a couple of weeks actually. So today's item is a jacket from the vendor Love Tree, and this is the jacket. It might look mustard on the screen, but it's really more of a neon yellowish color. But I got this jacket from Love Tree. I'll try it on. It was only $12.50. Crazy, right? I bought it while I was at Magic. This is not something I would typically buy online just because something of this fabric would make me nervous buying it online, not being able to touch and feel it and see it and all that whatnot. So this is a jacket. Fits really great. I am absolutely in love with it. $12.50, guys. Crazy. I also got it in a, what was supposed to be red, but it's more of a maroon color. But that vendor is called Love Tree. So I'm pretty sure they have a Instagram. I'll put that right here. And you can shop their collection on Fashion Go as well. So make sure you check them out. All right, so now we're going to get to the video about hashtags. So let's do it. Okay, so during all the conversations, consultations, DMs, messages that I get, I see a lot of conversation about using hashtags. Everybody wants to grow their following. Everybody is so concerned with their followers. We'll talk about followers in another video because that's not what we need to be focusing on. But I see a lot of conversation about hashtags, which ones to use, how many to use, when to use them, when not to use them, all that jazz. So I would say you should always use hashtags. Hashtags are a great way to grow your following. Even if you have, upwards of 100,000 followers, there's still billions of other people in this world who could possibly see your posts. And a way for them to discover you, your post, your page is through hashtags. So you may not have to use, the 30 that Instagram allows you to use in every post because you've already gained such a great following, but you can still use, 2 to 3 here, 10, whatever the case may be. Always use hashtags. Now, in regards to what hashtags to use, I've seen a lot of people say, use the general ones that, you see everybody using, the ones that generate the most likes and whatnot and all that. No, you need to be very intentional with your hashtags, not general. Be intentional, not general. So when I say be intentional, I mean that the hashtags that you use need to be relevant to your industry, to what you're posting about, to whatever merchandise it is you're selling in that post, to your audience. Not something that's so broad that it could reach, thousands of people, but those thousands of people aren't your target audience. That doesn't make sense. So yes, you may gain followers from using that particular hashtag, or you may gain likes from using that particular hashtag, but did you gain customers? That's what our concern needs to be. A lot of people become so concerned with gaining followers. They think, oh, if I have, hundreds of thousands of followers, or it appears that I have, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 followers, it looks like I'm doing so great and people are going to follow me and it's going to make me look more credible. And that may be true. But at the end of the day, just because you appear to be credible does not make you credible. So you need to make sure that the hashtags that you are using are ones that are generating follows from people who may actually buy merchandise from you. Because as a business owner, especially as a boutique owner, your goal is to sell merchandise. So it doesn't matter if you have 50,000 followers versus 500 followers. If that person with 500 followers who are actual people within that person's target audience, you're beating the person with 50,000 followers who are not in their target audience at all. They're not making any money. You're the one making money. So let's not confuse having a large amount of followers with having very dedicated customers. Customers and followers. Customers, followers, two separate things. We need to make sure we're not confusing the two things, okay? Okay, so let's talk about choosing hashtags. So when we're choosing hashtags, we need to think about more specific terms that we can use versus using more vague terms. So for an example, I want you to open your Instagram account and type in the word teacher or hashtag teacher. So you go into the search bar and you type in teacher, hit the little tag button, and it's going to show you how many posts pop up within that tag. So you see at the time of this video, there are 7.9 million posts that have used this hashtag. That's a lot of posts. And guess what? That also means that that's a huge chance for your post to get lost in that pond. So we want to be more specific about who we're targeting and who we want to see this post. So instead of using teacher, maybe we will type in hashtag Missouri teacher. I'm saying Missouri because that's where I'm at, or Illinois. I'm in Illinois right now. So Illinois teacher. So you may see that that hashtag generates less posts. And then even then you could get even more specific and type maybe instead of Missouri, you're going to type St. Louis teacher, or instead of Illinois teacher, you're going to type Chicago teacher. So look to see how many posts are generated within each of those hashtags. And I would say the smaller, the better. The more specific, the better. Because if a person took the time to search that particular hashtag and there's not too many for them to look at, that means that they're more likely to find you. If you use one that is also very general and there are 7.9 million other posts for that person to look at, that's the more likely chance that your post will not be found because it's lost in a sea of 7.9 million other posts using that exact same hashtag. So we want to be more specific when we're using hashtags, because if a person searches that specific hashtag, that means that that's something that they are specifically looking at. And if there's less for them to see in that category, they're more likely to find you. So we have to get out of this thinking that the bigger number, the better. No, in Instagram land, the smaller number, the better. So think about it like this. You want to be a big fish. No, you don't want to be a small fish in a big pond. So 7.9 million posts, that's a big pond and you are a small fish. You want to be a big fish in a small pond. Think about it that way. Okay, so this particular tip is for my newbies, which most of us are. I know we all think that we need our own hashtag, and you do need your own hashtag. But when you're first starting out and you don't have any followers, using a hashtag that reflects your brand's name is not going to get you found, especially if that's the only hashtag that you're using. Now, if you're using, so Instagram allows 30 hashtags per post. If you're using 29 other hashtags relevant to your industry, to your boutique, to your audience, and then one of those hashtags is your boutique name, yes, do that. I do think you need to be consistently using your brand's name as a hashtag so that, as you do grow, if a person clicks that hashtag or just so happens to see it in Instagram's Discover page, I think it's called, they'll know that it's you. But when you're first starting out and you have 3 posts and 3 followers, No one's following you or finding you by using your boutique's hashtag. So let's make sure that that's not the only hashtag that we're using, guys. Okay, so deciding what hashtags to use. So as I said, Instagram allows you to use 30 hashtags per post. So you can use those 30 hashtags every single time, although I don't recommend using the same 30 every single time. I'm gonna be completely honest, I've done that a lot because I'm lazy. But what I do is save a list of hashtags, a list of 30 hashtags that are completely relevant to my industry. And I save it into my notes app on my iPhone. And when I'm ready to post a new picture, I just go into my notes app, I copy it and paste it into Instagram, and voila, I don't have to spend time typing it all out. It's done for me already. Now, when I want to change up the hashtags, I simply just select one that I don't think is relevant to this picture and change it to another. Select another one, erase that one, change it to another one. So make sure that you're not using the exact same 30 hashtags every single time, but making sure you are still using hashtags that are 100% relevant to your audience and to your boutique and to your industry. It's super important, and that's how people are going to find you, especially when you're starting out. If you guys are following me on Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram, stop what you're doing right now and go follow me. But if you're following me on Instagram, my following has grown significantly in the last few months. I'm now up to a little bit over 1,900 followers, and I just started this Instagram page not too long ago, around the time, well, I started taking it a little more seriously around the time that I started making these YouTube videos, and I created a list of hashtags that I felt were relevant to what I was doing, the information I was providing to you guys, what I thought you guys would be searching for if you were searching a hashtag. So I made sure I used those hashtags, and I consistently, at a minimum, I get 100 new followers per week. Now, that's still relatively a small number compared to, the thousands of, the people with thousands and millions of followers. However, for a small business just starting out, gaining 100 followers every week, if not more, I've gained up to 250 followers in 1 week. That's a significant amount. And those people consistently engage with me in comments. They send me DMs, they send me messages, they send me emails, they book consultations, they buy my book, they visit my website, all of that. As I grow that following, I also see my website numbers grow. I see my consultation numbers grow. I see my book numbers grow. Everything grows consistently because I have used hashtags that are 100% dedicated to the audience that I want to see those posts. So make sure that you're using ones that are relevant to the people you would like to be your customers. Okay, so backtracking just a bit, let's remember that your friends and your family are not your customers. They may buy things from you here and there, but you didn't start a business just for those people to continue to buy your merchandise. You, I'm pretty sure, started this business so that the large majority, masses of people outside of just where you live would see your brand, would see your boutique exist, and that they would buy your merchandise. So make sure that you are remembering that you are not just targeting people in your inner circle. You're not just targeting people who are just like you, or you may be, some people are, but just remember to not be so very stuck in the people that were your first customers, which were more than likely your friends and family. Don't get so stuck in targeting them and figuring out what they like that you forget that there are billions of other people out there that you should be targeting, that you could be targeting. So make sure that we are remembering who our target audience is at all times and making sure that we are using hashtags that are relevant to those people. All right. So to end this very brief video, I want to give you a very quick example. So think of hashtags like this. Hashtags are folders. Instagram is a filing cabinet. If someone were to look for your file, that being your post, what folder would you like that to be found in? So make sure that when you're deciding what hashtags to use, you're putting it into the right folder for the right person to find it. Instagram is a filing cabinet. Your hashtag is a file folder, and your post is the file. Where will it be found on Instagram? So when we're using hashtag love, hashtag fashion, hashtag smile, hashtag this, hashtag that, where exactly is that following and who is searching for that hashtag, sugar? If who's searching for hashtag love? Who? I don't know. I don't know. And do you know? Do you know who's searching for hashtag love? Do you know who's searching for hashtag me, hashtag smile? Probably not your customer. So yes, there are hundreds of thousands of millions of people using that hashtag, and that's great. Let them continue to use it. But if that's not what your followers are searching for, if that's not what your potential customers are searching for, the hashtag is doing you no good at all. Those likes, they look great, but if those likes don't convert to purchases, they're not doing anything for you. So let's remember that. Remember the difference between a follower and a customer, the difference between likes and purchases, okay? Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you would like me to make a future video about, and I will be sure to do that. And as you guys know, as I said earlier, my job has completely closed and I am 100% a full-time entrepreneur now. Thanks to you guys, I get to help you all day long. So again, allow me to continue to help you. You can help me to help you by providing comments below to let me know what to continue to make content about. As you guys know, I have a book on Amazon. It's called Boutique Business, a guide for budding entrepreneurs who can't find the answers on Google. That book is more so about buying techniques, navigating the fashion district, navigating trade shows, how to find vendors, things of that nature. It does not have vendors mentioned in it. I've had a few people say that they thought vendors were going to be mentioned in it. It does not say that in the description of that book anywhere. It doesn't say that on the back of the book anywhere. So it is more so about techniques and creating a vision and things of that nature. If you need vendor lists, I do sell those on my website, but I also talk about vendors all the time on my Instagram. So make sure that you follow me on Instagram. I also have a Facebook group, which I will link in the description bar. There's also a group chat. So in the Facebook group and the group chat, there are over 100 members currently, and they're all boutique owners, either current boutique owners or aspiring boutique owners, and they literally talk all day and help each other out. As you guys know, I am in the Midwest, so I do not know how to start a business in every single state, but the people in these groups are from a variety of states and they literally help one another out. Thank God. So if you are interested in mingling with other boutique owners, please make sure that you join either the Facebook group or the group chat or both. I'm also planning a group buying trip to LA currently. If you're interested in participating in that, the link will be in the description bar below, and you can sign up to get updates about that. It won't be until 2019, so we're still in the planning phases, but I would love to see you guys there. And if you need to book a consultation, that link is below as well. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. I am so happy to be here with you guys. Sorry I've been gone for a little while, but I'm back and I'm better and I'm ready to do this thing. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back soon with another one. Until next time, peace.